Oh, I just did. So you're on camera. What's the problemo? Do you need to like clean something? What are you cleaning? What are you cleaning? All right. So hey, it's Friday night. It's Friday night, and you know, you're here. I'm here. Let's hang out because yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and hey. I'm gonna go ahead and start sharing this out to my page and then to who needs a 1-card reading? Who needs? So Natalie Jean, I see you already. And Julie and Corey, yep, I see you all. So here we go. I'm gonna just share out to one more group. And Amy, I see you. Oh my God. There's just no need for that. So no need for that. I can't believe I make sure the dryer is turned off beforehand. It's like, whoa, that's gonna wake you up. I always make sure it's off because laundry is my life. Just in case you were wondering, you thought it was angel cards, but actually it's laundry. Okay. So it's an ongoing thing that I can't seem to catch up with. I have 6 people in my family, so yeah. Divinely inspired laundry. All right, so I'm going to start my high vibe music. I think I'm really liking doing the readings with the high vibe music. As much as I loved the get down and boogie music, I think I'm really into this. So I'm gonna go back to that. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see. It was really good. So good. And you know, I'm not going to find the damn thing. I don't know where it went. Let me see. Solve it video. Where's the one that I had? I'm starting to dig the one I had. Hey, everybody. Hey, I see you all coming on, and I'm just going to start going in my usual order of from the top down, and I haven't started yet, so y'all know I'm just trying to find some good music. So let me try this one. I can't find the one I had earlier, so I'm gonna try.
I'm obsessed with makeup, but I'm still on a budget, so
here we go.
Don't stand in a park with the sun.
Okay, they have an ad on here.
Who does that? Explain your business.
Sorry, there's the ad. Makes you too mellow. I know. There is that a little bit. It does mellow me out, but it's something about it. Like I just get in the zone with it. It's kind of neat. All right, let's see what this sounds like. I'm going to try this. So anyone who hasn't listened to these high frequency music, it's actually pretty neat. Pretty neat. All right, so let me get going. Let me close my laptop screen so it's not glowing in my eyes. And let me see. So opening up, so this is called Awakening Inner Strength and Self-Realization Zen Healing Music. So I'm gonna try this and see how it flows. If I don't like it, I will change it. So we're gonna start here. So I'm gonna go all the way back to the beginning and say hey to you all. I'm Jen Rapinian, nice to meet you. If you're new here, welcome. And this is how I roll, because I know I've been watching some other readers and I've just been kind of seeing how people conduct in their own, how they structure their readings. So everybody's different. Everybody has their own jam. This is how I roll. So I just go at the top of the comment list and I just go down in order. So that means that if you pop on and say, hey, I absolutely love people to say hello. And if you're new, where you're here from, but just know that I don't assume that means you want a reading unless you physically say card. So just like the angels want permission to guide you, I also ask for permission to read a card. So say that, and I go in order. I'm not going by who I'm drawn to. I'm not, going all over the place. So I just literally go in order. And we've had a ton of comments. It's been amazing. I've been so blessed and excited and just honored and humbled to have so many people coming on these. And so just I ask for your patience and just bearing with me, as I am much slower going through the comments than you are. And I can't really see real time. So as you're saying it, I really can't see what you're saying. So I always go through the comments after the live stream is over and try to respond here and there to people that I missed and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, just relax, hang out, enjoy the high vibe music. Keep it high vibe only in here though, please, I ask. If I find somebody is really trying to come on and with negative comments or, really saying unkind words to either me or any of my audience people, then it's going to be a block and delete. So that's just, I don't tolerate that at all. So that's also some housekeeping rules here, and or just say housekeeping. Yeah, the rules just sound so school-like. So just little housekeeping tips and tricks, and that's about it. So I will say from the get-go right now that I have a weekend special going on. So those of you who are getting your one-card readings, and you want to go further, you want to know more, you have these questions, you want to know, the one card reading is just not telling you enough, I'm doing a weekend special, but only for people who watch my live streams. It's going to be $22 for a soul connection reading, which is a reduced price from what it usually is. So if you go to my site, and I'm going to put it on here right now, let's see, oops, you can get that price. But you need to choose soul connection reading, because I have 3 types of readings, but this is for soul connection. But you're more than welcome to get any of the other kinds as well. Whoops. Whoops, come on. And you will be able to do everything right from my site. Alrighty, there it goes. All right, so I just posted that information. Some people were asking me about my Reiki class. So that's going on tomorrow, Saturday at about 5 p.m. Eastern. I'm having one of my friends who's a Reiki master come into my private Facebook group, which is called Reignite Your Inner Goddess and Intuition, and do a Reiki session, like an intro to Reiki. We had an intro to tapping this week, and I'm in the process of doing inner goddess training and goddess energy. So there's so much going on in there. It's really great. If you want access to the goddess group, I'm going to put that link as well, because I've had a lot of people ask me about that. So, and obviously that's a women's only group. I apologize to you men. I think you're awesome, but this is really a women's only group. Talking about women's stuff. Whoops. And I'm just going to go ahead and put this in. Pretty soon I'm going to get myself an assistant so they can be typing while I'm chatting and monitoring the comments. So hashtag goals on that. All right. So there we go. So that's the goddess group. I just posted the link. So if you click on that link, then you can request access. So there's that. Anything else I need to tell you? I don't think so at this time. Oh, my other site, jenrupinian.com, that's where you can get on my email list. So if you want an archangel message of the day, I pull a card every morning and with an archangel message and send it out to my list. And then I'll also send out, some other information, inspirational stuff, what's going on in my world and all of that. So you can go to jenrupinian.com for that, name and email. It's all good. Let's see. And I think that's about it. I think we can just go on and roll from here. Let's begin. Shall we begin? So let me start from the beginning. And Natalie Jean, I'm going to start with you, and I'm going to use this deck over here because I feel like that's the one. So the past couple of readings have been really awesome, and I had an intense experience from a spirit from the other side a couple of nights ago. I think that was actually, was it last night? I think it was last night, and that was wild. So if you watch the replay, you'll see me like break down in tears because I connected with someone's husband on the other side, and yeah, it was intense. So you never know when that's going to happen. You never know. I am not somebody who does medium reading like Long Island Medium. I don't come in and just connect with a whole bunch of people on the other side. For me, it just comes when it comes, and I don't. So that's an ability that I have to really just strengthen and work on and become more deliberate with it over time. That's what I'm going to do. But it's pretty amazing. It's pretty intense. So looking forward to getting stronger in that area too. All right. So, whoops. So yes, I haven't even started reading yet. I am still live and I'm coming at you right now. And I go in for you. If you're new, thank you for being here. I go in order of comments. So I don't pick by who I'm drawn to. I am drawn to anybody who asks for guidance. I feel like if you need it, then you need it and you're asking. So therefore I'm drawn to you. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. The last thing is 2 more things. If you share this live stream, please comment that you shared it, because I do a drawing every week with a giveaway for those who shared my live stream. So I take the week and I gather all the names who shared and I put it in a little jar and I shake it up, or I'll put every name into a random computer picking system, and whatever name I get, I have a little giveaway. So just make sure you comment that you shared. Even if you're on the replay and you share it, please also comment with that. And anybody who gets a 1-card reading, if you get one from me tonight or you've gotten them from me in the past and you've been happy with them, I would absolutely love and appreciate you to go to my business page, which is Jennifer Rupinian Divinely Inspired Life, and just leave me a review or a testimonial. Like they have like the 5 stars, that kind of thing, like 5 out of 5 or whatever you feel, whatever you want to say, whatever you feel compelled to say, whatever your truth is. I would absolutely love that. Thank you, because I want Facebook to know, who is bringing love and light around here, right? Who's doing the good things and really trying to help people. So that's that. So, all right. Thank you so much for listening to my spiel of the evening. And now this is for Natalie Jean. All right. Natalie, this is for you. This card is Recovery. Oops. Make sure you can see it. Recovery. So I'm feeling like tumultuous emotions, almost like when you're on the verge of some sort of change or some sort of leap forward, there's always some pull back, and there's always it's almost like we get tested when the universe will start throwing us challenges and saying, are you ready? Are you ready? You sure you want this? Yeah. And so it brings us back sometimes to our old stuff or situations that really trigger our emotions. I also feel like there's someone around you who is recovering from something, be it an addiction, and is really trying to heal from that. This is a time for you to be strong, though. Remain strong, because your recovery, which is meaning your recovery from past pain, yours, and getting over your own limiting beliefs that have been holding you back from doing your good work and your passion projects, those things are almost finished. Like they're almost done with their hold on you. It's getting weaker and getting weaker and getting weaker as you're getting more aware and more awake and more awake. Sometimes they're still there, sometimes they still come up, but the hold is starting to loosen on you. So just keep on talking to heaven or talking to the angels, talking to God, whatever speaks to you, just saying, thank you. Thank you for bringing me to this next phase of my life. Thank you for the gifts you give me. Thank you for, for helping me build this healing business and this healing practice. Thank you for helping me step into my power, because now this is your time to do. At the same time, you may have other people around you who are behind you who are recovering from things, and either it's their past pain or an addiction or something like that. And, you're there for them as, an energetic healer and maybe a friend, but also protect your own energy right now too. That empath can't absorb all of that right now. It's just being there as a strong, grounded force of positive energy, but just don't get sucked in. Just don't get so absorbed by that. So I hope that helped you. And Natalie Jean, you're welcome and awesome. Corey Marie, I'm drawn to the same deck for you. I'm going to have this here. Whoops. There are decks flying all over the place. Haha. All right. So here goes. So again, thank you to those who shared this out. If you're just popping on because somebody shared it that you care about, I say welcome, because we have some high vibing people on here. So I imagine they're also inviting other high vibing people. So welcome. And I am Jen Rapinian. I'm doing 1-card draws for people. And so that means I am going in the order of which the comments come in. So I'm probably really behind you right now. I see I am so super stoked. There are a lot of people on here hanging out, because nothing is more powerful than people who are come together in the name of spirit. Okay, so I'm awesome. Just know that coming down, I'm going to try to get down to you as fast as I can. So bearing with me, but welcome. Happy that you're here. So this one is for you, my friend Corey Marie. So right now my chest is really tight chest, like a lot of anxiety. Shoulders are starting to want to go like this, like I want to constrict, like very, very, like a lot of stress, a lot of just feeling like you're not getting anywhere. And it's just, no matter how hard you're trying, things are just not going right. Frustrating. So this card is for you, Corey Marie. Whoop. Choose a new direction. New direction. So this card says, yes, what I was just saying, your heart's not content. Like, it's restless. It's feeling like don't know where to turn. Like you need something to change now. But maybe in the past you have felt powerless to change it. Know that right now, everything is aligning in your favor for change, to do it now, to start going forward, to start acting now. You know that there's something else for you. This card means that there is something bigger for you, and maybe that's part of like your anxiety. Like, I know, and I've been there. I even, like, it's almost like I'm feeling this and just remembering, like getting a memory of feeling this way. Like, I know there's something else out there, and I can feel it, and I'm restless, and I can't sit still, and I feel like I want to jump out of my own skin. I don't know where to start. I don't know where to begin, because everything else is just a shit show right now, right? Do you feel that? Did you ever feel that? So know that. So that means when we feel like that, what happens? We shrink. We procrastinate. We don't do anything. We feel like, nothing I do is going to work. It's too much. It's too big. I know there's something out there, but we shrink back into our comfort zone, which is not that comfortable after all, right? So make that choice now that you are going to change. Like this, your life's going to go in a new direction now, because you have this purpose that when you start moving, when you're like, I'm done with this, I'm going to just move in a different direction, then your purpose, the doors start opening. Right now it seems like they're closed, but they're opening a little. And then when you decide that it's done, it's done. And so just, at that point, everything will start to get clear for you once you make that direction. So that means just being the person who's going to move. Who do I have to be in order to make these changes? Who do you have to be? That's the question to ask yourself. Not who's going to help you, not what's going to happen, not how is it going to happen, but who do I need to be, and what do I need to think like? How do I have to think in order to get myself into the next place? That's the key there. All right, so I hope that helped you, Corey. And Julie Trimble Newell, I think I'm liking this deck right now. I'm feeling I'm staying here. Staying with it. Staying with it. So, welcome to all of you who are here. Happy to have you. This is a safe space for people to be. Okay, safe space, high vibes only. Love and light, right? This is what we're here for. And thank you for all the hearts, because the divine says thank you. We give hearts to the angels because they're awesome and they always come right on time with the right message. And it also tells Mark Zuckerberg and our friends at Facebook that this is where the love and light's at, baby. So it's all good. So you don't have to worry over here. So know that. All right. So thank you so much. All right. So this is your card for Julie Trimble Newell. The situation will improve. The situation will improve. Okay. So yeah. So right now, you're feeling like this particular situation is not like this, just not happening fast enough. It's just you're wishing that you could see the results. Like, I'm not seeing it, but the angels are saying, hang on, be cool, that the situation is going to improve, but it still might take more time. Doesn't mean it's going to happen and improve right now. It's still going to take some more time, and that may mean some hard work for you. There may be some hard work ahead. So deep breathing and being prepared to just take it on. But when you do put that effort into it, you're going to see the results. You're going to see the results. So now is not the time to give up on relationships that are having trouble. Even though sometimes I say, it seems like the opposite of what I usually say. Like sometimes we need that toxic energy to just, we need that space. This card says no. Hold on. Before you shut out any kind of relationships that are not doing well right now in your mind, there's still hope there. So it may not be quite what it seems. So hang on, and continue to work towards a partnership. Continue to work towards that. And it's rare that you're gonna hear me say that, because sometimes I'm like, if there's something going on, it's like, maybe it's time to take some space, take some thinking time, raise vibes. But right now, no, angels are saying, hang in there. See what happens. All right, so I hope that helped you, Julie. This is Amy New. This is for you. Breathing in, taking in a deep cleansing breath. Yes. So, welcome to everybody. And I thank you so much. Wow, I'm messing up my shuffling. Thank you again to those who shared. Because that really does help other people who need to either, sometimes they can get inspired by somebody else's reading, sometimes it's their own, so you never know how the angels are going to talk to you today, right? Because the signs are everywhere, and sometimes it doesn't mean you have to have an actual reading right this minute to get that sign, right? You could always get it through somebody else's, and it will be the perfect thing that will be said, and you'll go, like that was meant for me today. So know that to watch and listen. Watch and listen. Wow! This card deck is kind of stiff, so it's funny. All right, so this is for Amy New. And this is helpful people. Helpful people. This card is asking you to expand your network of friends, that there needs to be more people that need to come into your life in order to help you do whatever it is that you're thinking about or praying about, or your desires. Like, so that could mean a professional networking situation where you go into something new for professional connections, or it means personal connections. There are, make sure to branch out, because if you want to be like fulfilled and happy and successful on that next level, you got to have more people coming to you. This card can also say that whatever you're working on really requires the the points of view of other people. So maybe you need like a fresh eye to take a look at something that you're doing, and it's going to be helpful to have the opinions of others, not to tell you what to do necessarily, or to make you second guess yourself, not that kind of thing. It's more like somebody who has been there before you and has done what you want to do, just kind of taking a look at what you're doing and just giving you like that wisdom, kind of giving you that, you know, unbiased approach, so they can, you know, help you get to that next step. So I would like a coach or a mentor of some sort, but it could also be people in your personal life who have achieved what you want to achieve and just can give you a little bit of guidance. Say, like, for example, if you wanted to have an amazing marriage or an amazing relationship, then, you know, someone, you know, meet people who are in amazing relationships and, you know, tell them your concerns and just get their wisdom, because you never know when you're going to hear someone say something that really sticks, and that one piece of advice is going to help. Sometimes even when we've heard that same piece of advice for the past how many years, and then this one person just says it, and that moment it clicks and everything changes. So let you know that someone is going to come into your life who is going to help you towards this dream, someone. So just start expanding, and then that person will come. So I hope that helped you. Hey, Brooklyn, Marianne Vinca giving someone else a turn. Well, that's nice of you. But you can have a reading too if you want. Jennifer Henna, can I have a reading? Absolutely. Okay. Absolutely. So it is Friday night. And it's Friday night with the Angels. It's the Friday Night Lights. This is it. So you thought you were going to a football game, but no, it's Friday Night Lights with me and my ring light on my phone. That's what it is. That's what it is. So enjoy this. So once again, thank you so much. And if you want to get more high vibing folks on here who might need to hear a word of encouragement or clarity, please share this live stream. And if you do, please comment that you shared it, because I do have a drawing for a giveaway once a week. I take all the names of people who shared over the week and I put it into a random drawing for some little goodie. So thank you very much. And thank you for the hearts as well. This is for Jennifer. And this card is actually somewhat similar to the one we just had. And this is ask for help from others. Whoops. Ask for help from others. So we don't have to go about these things alone, right? When we're stressing about something, we're worried, we want to fix a situation, we want to fix something in our lives, we want to get past something. We don't have to do it alone. The angels are always with you, first of all. Even though our mind chatter might feel like we're disconnected, you're always connected. All you have to do is close your eyes, take your deep breath, and call upon them. That's it. They're always at the ready, waiting for you to give them permission to help. So you need to ask, though, because they prefer us to give permission because we have free will. So they want to help you, though. They really do. They just respect your free will choices, and they don't want to interfere. So they want to be asked, to invited. So you can do that out loud. Angels, help me, like 911, or you can just say any kind of prayer that you like. You can do it silently in a meditation, whatever it is. They just love you to get in touch with them. So they love you like a parent loves a child. So unconditional, and they're always there. No matter when you call, they're there for you. So the angels also have messages about the situation you're asking about. They have things they want to tell you. They have things they want to show you. So, find that quiet space. If you're in a warm climate right now, you can go outdoors and try to connect with them there. If you're not, or you just prefer indoors, you can do that there. Notice what messages come to you in the quiet. That's when the most profound things will come, when in the silence. So it's not something to be afraid of. Our world is very loud, very chattery, and very much full of distraction. And what it does is it keeps us from spirit. That's really what it does. So this is where we must be deliberate in taking that quiet space. Be very deliberate. And that's when the best answers come, in that quiet place. So notice what messages come to you. It could be through feelings, it could be through hearing or knowing. Because if you're just meditating, probably the seeing isn't happening right then. It's more here, clairaudience, claircognizance, just that knowing, or clairsentience, that feeling. Those are 3 of the senses on how the angels can speak to us. Okay, so that's it. Just need to ask and receive. And that can also mean ask for earth angel help too. So if you're needing help with a task, you're needing help with a project, you're needing help to do something, don't be afraid to ask your earth angels, or all around you, your community, your friends, because that's always good too. That cool, Miss Jennifer? Okay, this is for Kelly Pritchard. Whoa. Going to go ahead and shuffle, even though these cards are sticking together and giving me a hard time. Come on, where's the love, cards? Where's the love? Angels, help me shuffle. All right. So, welcome to those who are popping on. Okay, so Kelly Pritchard, this one is for you. Are you ready? Because your message is, you're ready. You're ready. So sometimes we wonder, why have I gone through all the stuff I've gone through? Like, why, Lord, why do you trust me so much? I don't get that. I thought we were supposed to not get more than we could handle, but it seems like you think I can handle a lot. Why? And that's because all of those past experiences that you've gone through, the painful ones too, are leading up to something that's going to set you free, leading up to something that's going to show you what your life purpose is, leading to something that's going to have you step into this power in a way that you never thought you could do. Okay, so this is the time now. And if you're feeling it, then I hope you're feeling it. If you're not, the angels are saying, start feeling it. Start feeling it, because we're calling you now. You are ready to step into that place. Ready to step into that place. That don't be afraid of the changes. There's going to be risk involved, sure. But you know, there are people out there who are waiting for you. They're waiting for you. So it's time to really put yourself first. Put your needs first, put your desire to live your purpose and step into your power first, and do what feels right to you now. And trust that when you say, I'm doing what feels right for me, that's because you know what feels right for you. You're in touch now with this. I know what feels right, and I'm going to step into it. So, and that's it. You're not doing what's right for somebody else. You're not doing what somebody else expects of you. You're doing what you need to do to give that contribution on this planet. Time to do it now. Okay, Kelly, I hope that helped you. Makes me too mellow. I'm fired up right now, Marianne. I need advice about my passion. Is it possible? Hi, Michelle Venturine. Love that picture of Princess Leia. She's awesome. Okay. I actually was Princess Leia for Halloween years ago, back in the 70s. I'm dating myself. Back in the 70s when I was a little kid. I had such long hair that I could twist it into the side buns, and yep, I was all about it. All right, so I just had a card that just kind of flipped out of the deck, so I'm going to do this for you. Okay, so you're asking advice about your passion. So I'm assuming you know what your passion is, okay? This card says a year from now. A year from now. So the angels are saying, your time for your passion, this is the time right now for preparing. Doesn't mean get ready like you're never gonna do it. This means preparing in the sense that your self-care is of the most importance right now. Taking care of yourself and your needs so that you can be your highest vibe version of yourself, because if you're gonna step into that passion, you need to get prepared. So that means know that anyone else that's involved, they all have free will, and we don't have control over their path. That's between them and the angels to decide. So it doesn't matter what everyone else is doing or thinking or feeling about your passion. This is all you now. So the angels are working behind the scenes to help pave the way for you, but you need to start taking the action steps yourself right now. And then a year from now, this is going to be at another level. You're going to see where this is going to go. You're going to start seeing this come together in between the time of now and a year from now. So this work that you're doing now, whatever you do today, you're going to see the results from in like cumulative effect over the next year. And then you're going to be in a different place a year from now. And it's going to be even more clear. So just get going. Get going. The angels are saying do that because you're going to make a lot of progress in this next year. So here is Michelle Davidson. Hello, hello. Okay, so you made it on here. You connected with me, see? See now? Just sometimes you got to keep on, just keep on trying. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. And that's it. Okay. Thank you. Welcome everybody who's on here. Thank you for the likes and the hearts. Appreciate that. Love high vibes. And this live stream is a safe space for people who want to come and get divine guidance, who are looking for love and light, who are looking for clarity and encouragement today and some sort of direction. Yes, yes, yes. This is a safe space to be. So welcome. If you haven't seen me before, I'm Jennifer Rapinian. I have a personal page and a business page that you can check out. And if you had a one-card reading from me, either now or in the past, and you're so moved to do so, I would love to have your feedback on my business page. That would be really cool. Appreciate it. And thank you to the ones who have shared out this live stream, because I know there are others who, you know, on a Friday night could need some love. People need some love and need to know that somebody cares, and that the divine is always with them, and that somebody loves them, and that they're being encouraged to be the best person they can be. And here's how we're gonna get there. Here's the one piece of advice you need to know on how to get to your next level. Okay, so that, I appreciate the shares. That's awesome. So if you do share, please just mark that or just comment that you shared so I can put you in the weekly drawing. So Michelle Davidson, this one is for you, my friend. And this card is Romance. Woohoo! What a Friday night card you got, Romance. So this is you, if you have, either you're with the person that you know is it, like I'm smitten kitten and this is the love, or you are going to meet this person very soon. Okay, very soon. Know that no matter if you've been hurt in the past and you tend to hold your romantic relationships with a very perfectionistic standard, like if there's any tension or any conflict, it's like, ugh, this isn't working. This isn't the one for me. Like kind of freaked out. Know that in this particular relationship, that's not the case. Because even in a soulmate or twin flame relationship, okay, soulmate is, we have a lot of soulmates. Twin flame is a twin flame. Okay, that's like your other half. Not always do we meet our twin flame in this lifetime. Our twin flame either will be together with us, or they will be our spirit guide. So we're always with our twin flame. We just don't know like when that's gonna, we can't predict if it's gonna be in this lifetime or another. But we have a lot of soulmates, so you can still have a rewarding and amazing, passionate, healthy relationship, okay? But at the healthiest relationship has conflicts. Like the healthiest relationships have ups and downs, always. So don't get freaked out when your relationship is like, you're so excited for the love of your life and then you have like a little disagreement or something like that. That's gonna happen. don't let that shake your confidence. Don't let that shake your belief that you deserve the best love possible. You deserve a healthy relationship. You deserve the love of your life, and you deserve someone who's going to think that you are nothing less than a goddess. And that's the thing. For every woman on here, that's the way it should be. Your partner should think that you are a goddess. That's it. That's, like I said, doesn't mean it's going to be all lollipops, unicorns, roses every second. Because even gods and goddesses get in arguments, right? Isn't that why we have thunder and lightning sometimes? When the gods are, isn't that what they used to believe in like ancient Greece? Like, you know, they were throwing down lightning bolts, they were arguing up in the heavens. But I mean, seriously, I mean, so know that, you know, the love of your life is coming to stay, whether it's happened now or if it's going to happen soon. So just if you have question about a current relationship, you can expect that you're going to become closer. Okay. You can expect that it's closer. If you had any disagreements in the past, it's going to be all good. Those disagreements are going to just really just calm down, fade away, dissipate. And then trust will grow from there. You're going to have trust. And if you're wondering about a new relationship, then you are going to meet someone that can lead to an engagement or a marriage, or some kind of a recommitment. And if you're in a relationship now, it's just going to get more and more fiery hot. So enjoy your Friday night, girlfriend. That's for you, Michelle. Love it. Thank you, Kelly. Hey, Sylvia. Yep. You are up next. You are up next. So, and I think now it's time to take a little sip of water. Okay. So, yes. Here we go. Sylvia, this is for you. Marianne, you are doing great. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. So, I appreciate the feedback. Because even a card reader loves that feedback and confirmation as well. So thank you. All right. Sylvia, this one is for you. This one is take action. Ooh, we have 111 people on here. 111. Angel number. Thank you, angels, for letting us know, giving us confirmation that this is a good night. Okay, so take action. Take action for you, Sylvia. So we're seeing this as a theme this evening already, is take action. So your angels are waiting for you to take that next step. So what you've been doing. So the angels are saying, girl, you need to step it and just take some action and forget procrastination and not being sure of yourselves, any second guessing. In your heart, you know exactly what you need to do. So just do it. Just do it. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to, just don't have to get it right. You just have to get it going. Okay. That's just it. Okay. So whether this is a career or relationship question, the fulfillment of this desire is not just going to happen by itself. You really need to you need to be active in this. So, but you know that, you know what to do. So I hope that helped you. Joe D. Davis, for you, coming. Here it comes. All right. So I'm quiet for a minute. Oh my goodness, when does that happen? Quiet for a second, listening to my high vibe music. All right, so, whoops. This is for you, Joe D. Davis. And this card is reconsider. Reconsider. So there's something that's going on right now that you're going through. Maybe you're planning something new. Maybe you're feeling some frustration about a situation right now, trying to make a choice, make a decision. And something about this situation needs to be looked at again. Something has to be looked at again. So take the time to go through the entire situation piece by piece and give it a second look. And you can even ask the angels for guidance, and then take the impressions that come to you, or find somebody that has nothing to do with this decision, has no emotional attachment, and just maybe have somebody be a sounding board that has nothing to do with it. This is not the time to make the change that you want to. Not the time right now. There will be better timing, because if you felt like something keeps getting in your way, this is why, because it's not divine timing right now. Not divine timing. You will realize, you might realize out of this rethinking and reevaluating that you want something totally different than what you thought originally. So reconsider. Hope that helped you. Jody, Kelly Pritchard, I did read your card. Thank you, Amy, for sharing. Hey, Mel Smith. The word is out. You are getting bigger every time you come on. The word is out. Oh my gosh. Well, that's awesome. I am very grateful. So people are on to me now. There's no stopping. There's no stopping us. There's no stopping the love and light train. That's it. Hey, Pamela J. Perkins. How are you? So it's Jacole or Jaquel Badger. Okay. If I'm not pronouncing that right, I'm so sorry. All right. This is for you. Hey, Krista Brown. Hey, Krista Brown. All right. This is, thank you for the shares. Appreciate that. Thank you for the laughs, whoever's doing that. Who's laughing at me? You laughing at the divine? Oh no. You laugh and the divine will smile right back at you, and so will I. All right, so here we go. This is for, I'm so sorry if I'm just completely butchering your name. Jacole or Jaquel, I'm so sorry. This card says yes with an exclamation point, and that means something, okay? That has an exclamation point for a reason. Yes. So you just made an important decision recently, and it was the right one. So trust yourself, no second guessing. You don't have to weigh the pros and cons. You don't have to worry about your decision or whether or not you need to rethink it and redo it. You made the choice. You made the right choice for your own growth. Okay, you made the right choice for your own growth. Even though this may be a little risky, it may be something new, it could be a little challenging at times, you will have a task ahead of you now that sometimes will be challenging. And there might be even some sadness around this. There might be some sadness about what you might have to do going forward. But know that you just want to process that sadness and keep going forward. Keep going forward knowing that in the end, this is going to be a confirmation of something that was a positive change for you. And it's just a very act of self-love to go through with this decision. So just, ask the angels to just be with you, by your side, protecting you. Archangel Michael, put your, protective white light around me, and, ask for support from your network of people who care about you. Okay, that was for you. Pamela Perkins, I'd like one since you are in a quandary. You are in a quandary. That is like, that is the coolest word. I haven't heard that word in such a long time. It reminds me of being in high school. Like, that's an SAT word. That's a quandary. Okay. So if you're in a quandary, the angel's answer to you is this. Remain positive. Remain positive. So it may seem like things are really messed up right now, but you're going to see change that you're going to like in the near future. So do not lose hope. Do not lose hope. Do not, get your don't let the monkey mind or any kind of feedback from anyone else in your space, any naysayers, or from your own mind, take away that optimistic attitude. Try to keep that positive momentum going forward. Whatever you're doing, whatever your gut says, if you're in a quandary, I want you to trust your gut now. Like, trust that gut feeling and then go forward with that. This is all about, these cards are tools, right? These are tools from the divine. And what they really do ultimately is they help us to trust ourselves. Trust ourselves. That's the best, that's really the key to all this. It really is. So right now I'm just the middle person between the divine and the cards and you, but really you have that direct line, and it's all inside of you right now. So this is one situation for you to use this moment to learn how to trust your own intuition if you're in a quandary. Because once you do, then you're going to be able to start manifesting the right decision or the right outcome for you. Just, it's a matter of, it's taking a long time, but once you start, putting that line in the sand, then it's going to happen for you, and it'll happen faster. So I hope that helped you, Pamela. Bessie Dominguez, welcome. One card, please. Absolutely. Hey, Dawn. How is it going? Thanks for being here, everybody. Welcome. I'm Jen Rapinian, and nice to see you. Nice to see you on here. Always good to take that deep breath. Deep cleansing breaths. Breathe in through your belly. And I'm listening to very high vibe music right now. This is high frequency tones with some music, and it really, really helps for centering, grounding, manifestation, spiritual awakening, spiritual connection. Very awesome. So, Bessie, this one's for you. And the messages that the angels want you to hear today is trust. Trust. So in this situation, there's no yes or no answer right now. They're not giving a yes or no. They're just telling you right now it's better that you don't know. I know this is one of those frustrating times when it's like, angels, really? And yes, sometimes they feel it's better that we don't really know what's going to happen. We don't know how it's going to happen. We don't know when it's going to happen. So we have to watch the miracle that is manifestation, that is divine guidance, that is divine intervention, just unfold right before our eyes. So kind of like, when kids open up their presents on Christmas morning, it's like we don't know, and we just are part of that magic is in the surprise of finally getting to open it and figure it out. So sometimes the angels want us to have that childlike surprise that wow, these miracles are manifesting. I believe it. So they want you to trust them. Trust that they have something awesome in store for you, even though you can't tell what it is right now. So it's like a spiritual Christmas right now. So I hope that helped you, Bessie. Brittany Petty, any messages from Spirit if you could, not a regular card. Messages from Spirit. So I am going to look in my butterfly deck for this. I'm wondering if you are having any questions about your own spiritual path right now, about your own spiritual path, or if you're on one, then taking it to the next level, that you have gifts that maybe you need to develop more, and it's that time. This is kind of the message I'm getting from Spirit, that it's time for you to go on to this journey for your next phase of spiritual enlightenment, but you're going to have to detox from stuff right now that's happening. Either it's a detox from a relationship or actually from something that's going in your body. So just really getting yourself in a space where you're super clear. And then, like I said, just going further along your spiritual gift path. That's what I'm getting for you, Brittany Petty. I hope that helps you. All right, Dawn Dundich Cantor, a career pull. I'm gonna go back to this deck right here. Okay. So once again, I will say welcome to everybody. Those of you who are looking for greater clarity from me, if you have a 1 card and you want more clarity, I am doing a weekend special for my viewers on live streams. And my link is in the comments to go to my soul connection reading, and I'm offering it right now for a reduced price for my live stream viewers of $22. I mean, it's super cheap, and you'd get a 3-card reading with additional insights and messages from me as well. And also for any women who are looking to get into my goddess group, the link is also in the comments somewhere to get into my Reignite Your Inner Goddess group, where we have a Reiki training tomorrow. We had a tapping session this week that you can look at the replay and learn that. And I'm doing Inner Goddess training for the next 7 weeks. So check it. All right. This one is for you, Dawn Dundich Cantor, and you're asking about career. So I'm getting this card that says no. No, with an exclamation point. And that's there for a reason. Like, that's actually is there for a purpose, to be that strong no. So whatever you're thinking of, if you're thinking of taking some sort of an action right now, the answer is no. Or if you're letting something stop you, if you were going to take an action and you're second guessing and something's stopping you from doing that, the answer is no. I just pulled a clarification that said don't stop. So no, don't stop. So in your career, you must know what this means, right? The answer is no, don't stop. So if you're looking to make a change, the angels are saying keep going, don't stop now. If Lisa Stewart, if you could do 1 card, going through a lot at this time. I'm sorry to hear that. Let's see. So strength to you, love and light and strength. And again, thank you to those of you who shared this out. I so appreciate it. Spreading love and light, giving the message to somebody today who might need it, whether they're just listening or they get a card or asking for a card. Welcome to those of you who are new. All right. So, Lisa, this one is for you. And this card says, whoops, it's sticking together. Sorry about that. It says, be assertive. And it has another exclamation point that really does actually have significance. When you see these, that's like, boom, like the angels are drawing this line in the sand and want you to like know this now. This is an actionable thing. So be assertive. That means it's like important that you're paying attention and doing this now. Okay, so you need to take matters into your own hands right now. So if you're going through a lot, take matters into your own hands. Get super clear on how you feel about everything, because your feelings matter and they're important and you have them for a reason. And sometimes our feelings are there for guidance. Ask for help. Ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help, no matter what the past is or, what relationships, what's happening in relationships right now. Please ask for help, and and really ask for help. Like, ask for the full request. Don't just ask for a little piece of help. Ask for really what you need. Like, be assertive in that I need this help right now. Like, I need to reach out and I'm needing this. Because when you are clear on your own needs and can communicate them, that's actually a gift. And that actually is what we are wired to do as human beings, is to be, a collaborative species and help each other out. So I think in our modern world, sometimes we divide more and we pull back more, and we all assume that nobody gives a crap and nobody wants to help. But really, it's a gift and a skill to be able to assert yourself and ask for that help. And doing that is nothing to apologize for. You're not burdening anybody. It's nothing to apologize for. But then when you do start to get clear about what you want and you start to make those changes, set new boundaries now. So if you've been letting people take your power away, okay, and set the boundaries, make them stronger. So again, be assertive in that here's the line that people can't cross, and here's what I need, but this is where my, this is where my limit is, and let people know. And just really make that clear every time you take action in your life, so people know that you get that respect that you deserve, that those boundaries are to be respected. This is what you need. This is what you need help with, but these are my limits. And that's how it's going to be. That's how I expect to be treated as well. All right. So that's for you, Lisa Stewart. I hope that helped you. What music is this? This is, it's called Solfeggio, 852 Hertz, Awakening Inner Strength and Self-Realization. It's on YouTube, and the channel itself is called Power Thoughts Meditation Club. Bessie Dominguez, this is for you. Bessie Dominguez. So hey to everybody who's popping on. Welcome to Jennifer Rapinian's angel card reading on a Friday night. Yeah. Yep. There it is. Right? This is our party. That's it. So this is it. I'm your DJ, and the angels are spinning the tunes for you. Right? This is up in the club right here. The Light Worker Club, the Love and Light Club. I'm your DJ. The angels are picking the tunes for you. I'm just spinning them. That's it. So here we are. Thank you for the hearts. And somebody's still getting a kick out of this live stream. Thanks for all the laughs. I think, if you're getting a kick out of it, that's awesome too. Happy to entertain. Okay? Just happy to entertain. Okay. So, Bessie, this one's for you. Whoa. These cards are super sticky. Okay. So, this one is for you, Bessie. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. So whatever situation you're in the middle of right now, you're asking about, it's time to just move forward and have confidence that it's time, and just keep moving forward. So there's an opening, there's a door that's opening. So an energetic door, meaning it's time for you to walk through and get to a new level, of your own energy or your own gifts. Everything's aligned and in place for you. Even if you don't feel prepared, like you don't feel like you're ready, you feel like you don't feel sure of it, know that you're ready. You're ready to make that. You're fine. So it's perfect timing to get on it. Take action. Love to be in that group. Krista, I put the link to the group, to the Inner Goddess group. I put that in the comments here somewhere. So just click on it and then request access. And after this live stream, I'll let people in who requested access. Got a intro to Reiki class coming tomorrow evening or afternoon at 5 Eastern. So don't miss. Carolyn Elaine is watching. Hello. Yes, I need an assistant. I know, Kelly, it's going to be time. I need to get an assistant soon who can read the comments and put comments on there. Yep. Seeing triple numbers in the last few days constantly. So is that angels are talking to you then? Triple numbers are a good thing. Hi, Carolyn. Michelle LaFollette Lewis would love to have a card. Okay, cool. For you. Here we go. Hey, Jackie Russell. Nicole Castle, you're next. So welcome. This is Angel Card Reading 101. Nice to see ya on a Friday night. Friday night lights. The only lights that I'm looking at right now is the ring light on my phone, which is like kind of making me go like that. I think it's giving me a headache. Although they're so helpful. Ring lights are so helpful when you do nighttime videos, but whoa, it's bright. Okay, so this one is for Michelle LaFollette Lewis, right? So if you're still here, this one is for you. And anyone who has to jump off and you miss your reading, just catch the replay. It'll be on my business page or in this group. So the answer is unlikely to your question. Unlikely, which means that if you have a question and you have an expectation about how you think things are going to turn out, it's unlikely that it will be as you picture it. Doesn't mean it's not going to have a resolution, doesn't mean it's not going to be, doesn't mean it's going to be a bad thing. It just means like it's not going to turn out the way you think it is. So, or it may be that what you asked for is just not going to happen at all because it's not for your highest good. And the angels know this, and they're going to probably steer you away from it. So really look now, take this opportunity to look at things differently and to, you know, be willing to have a different outcome in your situation. Open up to the possibilities. Like if this doesn't happen, you know, then what would be something that would be just as good for me, if not better. And know that this situation is most likely not going to happen or not going to turn out the way you want, but it's for a good reason. So I hope that helps you. Michelle and Nicole Castle, next for you. I'm going to go to this deck now. Okay. So Carolyn, Elaine, you're next. And I'm sometimes I'm able to see real-time comments when they come in. Sometimes I don't see them. Right now I'm seeing somebody saying they're struggling. So that tells me thank you to those who were sharing this out, because there are people who are struggling right now. And so these readings can bring some level of peace if they can. You know, it's up to the individual. But if these readings can bring some feeling of peace to someone tonight, then it's absolutely worth it. And that's just awesome to share the love and light. So thank you again. Totally appreciate it. And another reminder that if you do share this out, just comment that you shared so that I can put your name in the giveaway. I do a once a week giveaway to people. Put everybody's name who shared my live streams in a random pool. Okay. So this message is for Nicole Castle. And it is, have confidence. Have confidence. That just basically says trust that you have what you need. You have everything you need right in front of you. You totally have what it takes. You may not understand completely how you're going to get something accomplished. You may feel like you're not ready or you have to do more prep work, but no, you don't, because just start doing something. Just start doing what it is you want to do, and you're going to see that you'll get guided to the next step, and then the next step, and then the next step. So the more you know that this is not so much about, you know, what your ego force. Like if your ego is like, you know, who am I to do this? Like, are people going to approve of what I'm doing? And it's not about that. It's not about getting approval. It's not about whether or not you're ready. It's like totally detached from your own ego thoughts. It's really about, you know, either serving somebody else or knowing that this is for a higher purpose. And so that it's just meant, you just need to have the confidence that it's something to go forward with. And so you're worthy of making this happen. You are. So just one step at a time. One step at a time. Hope that helps. Nicole, Carolyn, Elaine, this is for you. Corey Marie, I did do your reading. One of the first ones I did tonight, I believe. So I hope you saw that. Hello, Gabrielle. So Krista Brown, you're next. Hey, Mel Smith. So it'll be Carolyn, Elaine, and then Krista Brown. Whoa. Okay. So let's pull a card, shall we? So this is for you, Nicole. So this card says, see only love. I don't know if you can see that. See only love. And So the angels, that is a message just reminding you that. So the angels love us all the time, every day, all day. And no matter what, no matter what's in our past, no matter what's going on now, they just love us. And when we can try and strive, I know it's not easy. Sometimes we're human, sometimes more than sometimes we're human. So know that when you're seeing through the eyes of love, it's hard to be stressed out. It's hard to be anxious. It's hard to get upset. It's hard to get offended, right? A lot of time, a lot of things going on in the world where people are offended, like it's easily offended. But if you're seeing everybody through the eyes of love, it's hard to feel that way. It really is. It's hard to feel that way. And it can outshine the darkness. It really can outshine the darkness. So know that, you know, we have to sometimes see beyond the personalities and egos of others. And remember that we all came from the same source, that all loving energy. We all come from that. We were created in that. And we return to that someday. But anybody on here having some like throat issues or congestion, cough? I mean, that's a silly question. It's like this crazy viral season. But anybody on here who's, I don't know, I'm feeling like constriction, like trouble breathing a little bit, or trouble swallowing. I don't know, having an allergic reaction. Oh, okay. So, it's time to forgive. It's time to release any toxic feelings of anger, hurt, resentment. And just go forward and focus on what you want. Focus on what you want more of in your life, and not so much of the people that are aggravating you and that you want less of. Just say that, you know, I'm trying to see the divine light in them, and I'm not going to let, you know, those quirks bug me. And this is going to be a strange question because I can't see the comments real time, so I'm not going to be able to see an answer to this. But anyone who had someone that recently passed because of either like a throat thing or a respiratory issue, man, like I feel like my throat's closing. Sorry. Okay. Right. So I hope that helped you. Sorry, Kevin, sorry, I'm like very, I feel like that, like somebody wants to say something to somebody, and I just don't even know who it is on here because we have so many people. I just can't even. Somebody who just lost somebody, like right now, and this person's like, I think didn't want to go, and is kind of like in that recent phase where it's the person's just fighting being on this on the other side right now, kind of in that like a fighting. But once people are on the other side, and I want to make this clear that they are okay. They're okay. They're fine. They're like enveloped in love. Like the love they feel, that energy is so strong that it's more than we can even comprehend here on earth. Like it's just so, it's like bliss, uber bliss. But I feel like this now is somebody, it's so recent that they're still kind of freaked out. Like, where am I? Like, I wasn't ready to be here. And I'm sorry. Like, so whoever's needs to hear this, they're sorry. Like they don't want to go. So this person is just getting used to it right now, just getting used to getting used to the situation and the realization, but know that this person is just surrounded by love, surrounded by support. You know, they're helping her on the other side. Her, I just said her. Okay, that's new. I guess it's a her. Helping her get used to where she is and know that she's loved. She's loved. She's returned home to spirit, but almost like I didn't get to say goodbye like that. Oh my gosh. All right. So whoever this is, I'm sorry, I don't know who it is. I can't see all the comments. There's so many people on here. So, but I'm going to trust that it's somebody. So this woman, female, wants to say that, you know, she was sorry to leave you, but she's going to be with you, like right with you. Just, she needs time to adjust to where she is right now. And I feel like it's like it was a throat-related problem. Like choking or something. It's almost like just this worry, like, please, I want this person to know that I love him or her, whoever's missing this part. I want them to know that I wasn't ready. I love, but I think when we go to the other side, or when someone goes to the other side, it's hard, sometimes like this, it's hard to understand. And once they're adjusted and they're taken care of by the loving spirit, the creator spirit, and the other angels that are surrounding them, then everything becomes clear that these divine plans we don't understand here on earth. We don't always understand it. But then when you're on the other side, you understand everything, because you're only in love spirit and you understand it all. But this spirit doesn't understand it yet, but she will. She'll understand the grand plan of why this is what it is. But she just wanted somebody desperately to know that, you know, sorry, I didn't get to say goodbye, and I love you. And that's what I'm getting right now. So I don't know who it is, but there you go. Okay. Gabrielle, hi. Okay, Krista. Okay, so Krista Brown, this is for you now. And this feeling more relaxed, this spirit is going to be okay. She's going to be okay. She's going to be okay. Like I said, just a little freaked out right now and trying to adjust, but going to be okay. Going to understand why, and understand that she's loved, and that she's going to just be able to be a spirit guide to the people that she loved. And so that's it. All right. But she's going to be okay. All right. So this is opportunity to forgive. Opportunity to forgive. And so the angels, if you've had a pattern in your life that is just like over and over, like a negative pattern that keeps repeating over and over again, that you know has just been like, you're just getting tired of it, like you just want it to stop. So it's most likely this means a relationship situation that just seems to just not, it just seems to repeat that pattern over and over again. Just know that it's time to just forgive. So just forgive and release the toxic feelings. Doesn't mean you're condoning any behavior. It just means that you are forgiving for your own sake. Just forgiving because you need that peace. You need that release in your spirit. You need that release of toxicity, that fear, that resentment or any anger, any stress, anxiety for your own well-being, physically and emotionally. And know that when you do release this, you will see you'll almost see a resolution to the situation. You'll see the blessings that came out of this conflicted relationship. You'll see the blessings. So, and then going forward, focus on what kind of relationships you do want instead of stressing over the things that aren't working out the way they should. So, Mel Smith, wow. Yvette Mari, I love your energy. Thank you. Heather Han, hello. Cindy Pulliam, if I drawn to you, I'd be grateful. Yeah, if anybody who asks, I do a reading for. So I am drawn. Me, if you're still on, miss these so much. Well, Heather Han, if you're still on here, then you finally caught it after all that waiting. So there you go. Ben W. Allison, how are ya? So I haven't seen any of your comments yet, but I'm sure you're spreading the love and light out there. So, okay. All right. So, Cindy, this is for you. And this card is entrepreneur. Entrepreneur. So if you've been thinking about working for yourself, starting your own business, having some sort of a venture, be it creative, professional, then you know that you have what it takes. Or maybe you haven't known that you have what it takes, but the angels are telling you, oh yes, sister, you have everything that it takes to work for yourself and to build your own business. You have the qualities of an entrepreneur. So if you've been hesitating because of doubting yourself, you've just be reassured that you have what it takes. So just get started. Don't have to feel like you need to do all the things in order to get ready before you start. Just start and keep learning along the way. You'll get there. You will succeed. And even if that means if you have a full-time job right now, you need to do some things like at night or on the side to get this going, do that. Okay, so all right, Heather, here we go. Hey, Debbie, Lara. You know what, Heather? I'm gonna switch again. I'm pulled over here now again. So here comes the whoa. Okay, I'm having trouble shuffling these cards. This is like my sticky deck. I love it, but it's very sticky. All right. Okay, so Heather, this one is for you. And this card, whoa, I almost picked up 3 at once. This card is abundance. This card is abundance. So this can be abundance in any area of your life right now. So know that and believe that. Believe that. I want you to believe that you are worthy of good health, romantic love, and financial abundance, and abundance of family and friends and relationships. So your job is to keep your arms open so you can receive this stuff. This is what I call my goddess energy pose, like ready to receive, open arms. That's the way we are. That's our energy that we were created with. Okay, one of our gifts is receiving. However, in the world we live in the culture we live in, any media programming and cultural programming taught us it's bad. Like we have to close our goddess energy, that receiving, we're selfish, or, we can't have that, or but that's really, where we come from, receiving energy, because we are worthy and deserving of abundance. Okay. We are worthy and deserving. So know that you may have not believed that. And I just pulled a clarification card because I feel like I need to. And this is the improving health. So this tells me this is talking about your health now, abundance in health. So you will improve. Archangel Raphael is putting his healing light around you, but you need to start making better choices for yourself. Like this is the little kick in the bum from the angels to say, you can have this abundant health and all this radiant energy, but you need to take better care of yourself. So start now. Do it. Do it, Heather. We need you around here. Your daughter needs you. All right, so Katie Town. Here we go. And then Debbie Lara. Hello, Vicky Walker Harvey. And welcome, welcome to those of you who are popping on. There you are. There you are. Although I probably can't really see you, because the comments are becoming quite long, which is awesome sauce. I'm so glad that people are chatting here and introducing themselves and telling you where you're from. And if you shared this video, thank you, thank you. And all the hearts and all the things, thank you again for that. So I'm gonna try my best to get to as many people as I can. I'm probably way behind you in the comment train, so know that I'm kind of the caboose around here. So I'm coming to you as fast as I can. So this is for Katie. So here is your card, and this says, ask your angels. Ask your angels. So it just is telling you to just straight up ask. There's something that you need help with. It's time to just believe that the angels are there. So believe the divine has your back. Believe they're there waiting for you, but they do like you to ask. They do like people to give them permission to start helping. They have some messages for you that they want to get to you. So you don't have to say any special prayer. You can just talk to them like I'm talking to you right now. And ask them to show you things during the day. Like, show me, like, you know, show me what you're saying. Give me the signs during the day. Ask that. Once you do that, once you watch and listen and you're open to that, then this is coming your way. It says big happy changes. Big happy changes. So it's basically saying you really want to get that divine guidance. So if you've had any doubt about it or not felt like you couldn't see it, it's all about just getting quiet, asking, and then looking and saying, show me. Like, you can declare to them, like, show me the signs. I want to be able to see it, or I want to be able to hear it. Like, be as clear as you can so they'll know. And know that when these changes come to you, they might seem scary, might seem like out of your comfort zone, a big leap of faith, but it's gonna be okay. All right, so that's for Debbie. Lara is next. Whoa. And then next is Yvette Mari Kanamui. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing names correctly. I'm going to do my best. So that's how it rolls. You can feel free to tell me or type out the pronunciation for next time if I totally messed it up. Because if you look at my last name, I'm in the same boat. I am in the same boat, and I don't mind. I usually end up either spelling it or saying it, and it's all good. Okay. Okay, so this is for Debbie Lara. Debbie Lara. Something for you right now. So this is your card. It's there's something better. There's something better. So what you're thinking right now, what you think you might want, or what you think is going to happen is probably not going to happen exactly that way, because the angels have something else planned that's better. So, you know, ask yourself, so now be open to the possibilities of what else might be. So if what you want didn't happen, what would make you even happier than that? And expand to bigger things, okay? Because sometimes the angels have things coming for us that we didn't even know was possible. Like things that they're so cool that we couldn't even imagine them today. Like I was just saying this to somebody earlier. I said, I'm a founding coach of a brand new spiritual network marketing company. That's never been done before. All about energy work and light work and personal development, right? And I thought a year ago, I would never have dreamed that that was ever going to happen. And then it came into my path a few weeks ago, and I said, like that's like the best thing ever. So know that sometimes we just have to think and imagine things that we can't see right now, but that's actually going to come out. And by the way, if anybody wants to know about this spiritual network marketing company that hasn't launched yet, it's still going to launch months from now. Now is the time to chat with me about it. So just message me or comment and I'll get back to you. My team, or my tribe, I like to say, Project Soulshine is under construction right now. We're building. So chat with me. But anyways, so sometimes God has things for us, or the universe has things that are so cool that we can't even imagine it. So open your mind and heart to those possibilities. Know that you deserve more probably than what you wished for. Probably know that you're worth more than that. And it's time to just picture what that might be. All right, so that was for Debbie. Yvette Mari Kanmui, this is for you. Krista Brown, I need lots of guidance. you're needing lots of guidance, then I would suggest booking a soul connection reading with me. Right now I'm offering a special price of only $22. $22, that's like 3 Starbucks coffees, 3 Starbucks lattes. And so you can go to my website, which is in the comments here somewhere, Divinely Inspired Life. And this price is only for my live stream viewers. That's it. Usually it's more than that, but that's my special deal. So you can just go to my site, click if you want some more guidance. Then I do a 3-card reading for you, okay, like past, present, future. And I also have other insights as well. So I've had 2 clients who have had tremendous help with their relationships, like questions about their relationships that were really answered clearly by a 3-card reading. Because sometimes the 1 card is awesome. It's all we need to hear today. And then sometimes we just need that little extra. So, and thank you for sharing, Jackie Russell. You're next. All right. So this is for Yvette. This is for Yvette. Okay, so I had 3 cards that kind of fell, so I'm gonna read these to you in the order that they came out, and then here we go. So unlikely, remain positive, and trust. So to me, this says probably not gonna happen, or not gonna happen the way you think it is, but remain positive because it's for your highest good, and then trust. Trust that the universe, God, the angels are guiding you away from whatever it is that you're trying to do, or going to guide you in a different direction, because there's something happening that's better, but you have to really trust it and be open to it and not, fight the changes or the lack of changes that's going to happen. So I hope that helps you. Back to Jackie Russell here. Whoa. Wow. Okay, so Jackie Russell, this one's for you. And this one is wait. Wait. So this situation that you're going through right now is going to require some patience. So it's time to have patience. The angels are not saying no, that it's not going to happen at all, but they're not totally saying yes right now. They're just saying not right now. So just wait, not yet. Sometimes they need some extra time to let the details come together, and we can't see that divine plan. We cannot see that divine plan. So what you're asking for or the situation you're working with might actually have an effect on other people. So that means their ducks have to get in a row. The angels and the divine have to put their pieces in place too. So sometimes that takes extra time on Spirit's part. They have to do a lot of coordinating, and it doesn't always happen in our timing. That's where the divine timing comes in. So sometimes it's just some prep work going on. It's just time to be patient. Hope that helps. Dawn Berenger, you're next. Thank you for sharing, Michelle LaFollette. Thank you for sharing. And then next is Vicky Walker Harvey. I feel like, hold on here. All right, so here we go. Vicky, this is Dawn Berenger first, and then Vicky. So make sure I got it right here. Uh-oh, I'm seeing a lot of sad faces. What's happening out there? What's happening, Earth Angels? Is somebody feeling sad, or what's happening? What's happening? Okay, so this is for Dawn Berenger. And this one is a year from now. A year from now. So meaning that what you're asking about is going to occur sometime between now and a year from now. So you're going to know the answer or the direction that it's going to go, and you're going to know the outcomes at some point between now and a year. So right now, the best thing you can do is stay positive about it and make sure you're taking the best care of yourself so that you can start manifesting this outcome, this result. And sometimes when we really take care of ourselves and we're super clear and we just stay focused, it can happen quicker than we expect. So, but you will definitely know what the answer is by a year from now. Let's hope that helps. Vicky Walker Harvey, you're next. Thank you, Corey, for sharing. Thank you, Michelle. Hey, Sharon Lee Saulnier. I am a medium. Excellent. Welcome. Thank you for being on with me. And I read for others, but I would love a card. Well, then I shall read one for you. So you will be next after Vicky. Okay. So these cards are finally getting loosened up, which is fabulous. So I'm not dropping them all the time. Yay. Yay for me. Yay for me. All right. This one's falling out. So that means that it is meant to talk to you. So these three kind of tumbled out a little bit. So I'm going to do this. Number one is ask your angels. That means if you haven't asked them already, or if you've been hesitating to ask, then please do that. But be clear. They want you to be very, very clear about what it is. And they will come to help you. They want to give you messages about this. One thing they want to say, they want you to reconsider. So they want you to reconsider. So there's something that's going on with your situation that needs to have a second look, needs to be looked at again from a different angle and reconsidered. So, maybe that means, and I read this for somebody else, you could share your opinions or share your thoughts with another person who's completely separate from your situation, like totally unbiased, and just have them kind of sounding board for you to kind of give you some feedback and then really think about that. So it's not the moment right now to make this decision. Don't make this decision now, because there's something about this that needs to be looked at again, and you actually might choose to go in a different direction. But I do sense that if you, and the angels are telling me that if you choose something else, there's going to be a peaceful resolution. No matter which way you choose, just by looking at it and reevaluating it, you're going to have a peaceful resolution. So know that that's going to happen, but include the angels. Keep asking them for the signs. Ask them outright to do that. And that means, this period of challenge, peaceful resolution means this period of challenge is coming to an end. So look at it again before you make any decisions, and then decide if you need to make any changes, and then go forward. But it's going to come to, when you take the time to think about this again and take the time to be more deliberate, that challenge is going to close. You'll see how the challenge is going to end for you. That makes sense. That's for you, Vicky. Okay, Sharon Lee. I'm going to move decks for a minute. I'm going to do the butterfly for you. It's butterfly time. Lots of changes. Lots of changes for you. So this card says, Sharon, it says, be true to you. Be true to you. Oof, that's so light. Can you even see that? Be true to you, with a gorgeous butterfly on there. So whatever those changes are, lots of changes going on, that's, something that if you're a medium and you're doing this energy work, then you know about just remaining grounded and just being true to yourself. And what do you really want? What do you really want? And making sure that you stay true and clear on your boundaries, on what it is that you want, and remaining in communication and staying open to those signs. And a clarification, welcome the new. So lots of changes are happening, as long as they are coming from your authentic self, your authentic place, and changes that are going to push you to the next level. Things that are going to allow you to share your gifts in a bigger way with the world. Things that are going to allow you to be of greater service. Things that you are committed to and that your mission and purpose is. And it's time to welcome those new things in. They're going to be good changes as long as it's authentic to you. Okay, I hope that helped you, Miss Sharon Lee. I hope that helped. Thanks for being on. Lori Ann Wagatha. And I'm running out of battery here on my phone. I got a cord. I'll be like Good thing I have a cord. All right, but where am I though? I should check the time. Wow, time flies when you're hanging with high vibing peeps like yourselves. So, wow, whoa, this came flying out at me. So I'm gonna give it, hold on a second. I'm gonna actually plug in my phone before I lose everybody. So hold please. Let's see. So just listen to the zone out to the music with me. And I'll be right back here. Oops. If I could plug this in, that would be awesome. There we go. All right, so let's plug this puppy in. There we go. All right. We've got, do we have power? Do we got this going on? I can't tell. I'm gonna assume that's good. All right. So here we go, back to it. Wait a minute, I'm gonna make sure real quick. I see a comment coming in that says still waiting. I know, so those of you who are still waiting, who asked for a card a while ago, there are a lot of people here with us tonight, which is amazing and awesome. Super excited about that. Happy that you're all here, but that means that it's gonna take me longer to get to everybody. When the comments start to really go quickly, I'm probably a lot, like way behind you. So I'm not ignoring you. Just know that I'm probably not catching up to where you are. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm getting to everybody that I can, but sometimes I'm not able to get to everybody. And then I just say, come look for me. I do readings twice, Monday through Friday. So one in the morning or early afternoon, then one at night. So usually I'm not on doing readings on the weekends. I'm doing the family thing. Sometimes I pop on as a surprise bonus, but I don't think I will this weekend. I have so much going on. All right, so this is for Lori Ann Wagatha. This is Cleanse and Detoxify. Cleanse and Detoxify. So saying that it's time to eliminate all sorts of toxicity from your world, from your space. That means anything that's around you, like chemicals in your space, cleaning supplies, things that you're putting on your skin, things that you're eating, making sure they're as, organic as possible, things that, anything that's, any cravings that aren't healthy, like if it has to do with sugar or caffeine, nicotine, alcohol, anything that really like dulls your senses like that, or gives you artificial highs, because that just takes your connection from spirit away. And also any toxic type of relationships, energy from that's wearing down on you also needs to, let me just take a look and see what's happening. Oh, iTunes opened up because I plugged my phone in. All right, hold on one second. All right, so anything that's toxic in that way, time to detoxify. You need a break from some relationships, then this is the time. Maybe a juice cleanse, this is the time for that as well. Any protection from any toxic energies, just ask Archangel Michael to help you with that. So I hope that helps you, Lori Ann. Jojo Lee, this is for you. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Lori Ann, for sharing. Appreciate it. So appreciate it. All right, whoa. Okay. Oh, water time. Wait a minute. Love me some water with lemon in it. Yum. All right. So, here we go. Welcome, everybody. And if you're new, welcome. I'm Jen Rapinian. You can find me on my business page, Jen Rapinian or Jennifer Rapinian, Divinely Inspired Life. I put my website in the comments of this thread that you can get a special discount on one of my readings, my private readings. Also put my link to my private Facebook group, which is a women's group. It's called Reignite Your Inner Goddess and Intuition. We've got a ton going on in there. We're doing an intro to Reiki class tomorrow. We had a tapping class this week. You can catch the replay in there. And I'm doing goddess energy classes. So lots of cool stuff. So if you want access to that group, there's a link in the comments here somewhere. So, and if you want a private reading at my discounted price, there's also a link to that in there. If you want to jump on my email list and get an Archangel message every morning, then go to jenrapinian.com for that. I just caught the comment, anything for men. I mean, men are more than welcome to do private readings with me, or, you know, be on here with me. I don't have a private Facebook group though for men at this point. The only thing that I also do that is for like men and women is I have a tribe that I'm forming called Project Soulshine, and it's around a brand new network marketing company that's going to launch later this year, and it's completely spiritual. So if you want to know anything about that, I would suggest commenting or messaging me. All right, so hold on, a card just went flying. So I'm going to have this one for, I believe I'm on Jojo Lee's card right now. So this is for you. And this is, oh wait, why am I showing a piece of paper? Relationship. Relationship. So this card is basically saying that your primary relationship is with yourself and spirit. That's your primary relationship. So when you are really close, like remaining close to spirit, remaining close into your own intuitive connections, and getting your manifestation powers really high, like you are feeling like you're able to hear, connect with the divine, you have that confidence, then other relationships can blossom from there. And you're going to attract the best types of relationships that are meant to serve you and meant to nourish you. So know that you're entering a time in a relationship of better days, of easier days right now. And I'm going to show you the picture on this card because I think this is such good symbolism. If you see the angel and the unicorn and see the woods behind them, so it's like this card is almost, that's like an image of what this card means, like coming out of the woods. There's a relationship that might have been having some conflicts, some troubles, and just coming out of the woods right now and into the light. So now is the time to start, you know, reconnecting, making positive changes in this relationship, and trust your feelings about it. Like trust your feelings on how to proceed from here, but knowing that you can either take a relationship current to the next level, you can rekindle, you can take it to the next level, or by really rekindling that relationship with yourself, you're going to attract your best love. So I hope that helps, Jojo Lee. Thank you, Lori Ann, for sharing. Cindy Pulliam, love and share. Thank you, Ben Allison. You know, you're always supporting the light. Rock on, let's raise our vibe and keep the love frequency alive to thrive. Hey man, that's some powerful words right here. You heard it here, right? You heard it here from Ben W. Allison. Okay. Thank you, Lisa Stewart, for sharing. And this is for Cindy Pulliam. Appreciate it. Okay. So this card is be honest with yourself. So this card means like, and this, you can see the really serious expression on her face and how she's kind of like, almost like looks like she's protecting herself or covering herself. That's because, you know, the angels are just giving you like a gentle nudge. Like, okay, there's something you've been procrastinating. There's something you've been maybe hiding from. And there's just a truth that you haven't let come out yet. And so you might be afraid that if you spoke your truth or you admitted how you felt, that, you know, you'd have to do something about it. Like you'd have to follow it up with some sort of action that might be uncomfortable, that might lead to some changes that are either pretty fierce or just different, just feel uncomfortable right now, out of your comfort zone. And so the angels want you to say it's okay, like it's going to be okay. Please trust that. It's healthiest to face the situation head on and be completely honest, because you need to be able to focus on what you do want. You need to focus on that and be honest about it, not be afraid, because you are worthy of your desires. So it's not to be ashamed of, it's not to be afraid of. Just be honest, be very honest. And your situation will improve when you just face it head on. It's just gonna get better from there. So trust your own feelings, even if you encounter a lot of naysayers. All right, she's awesome, Michelle. Thank you, Heather, for your kind words. Hey, Bridget, pick up a specific job, just had hernia surgery. I hope you're healing well. I just did a 5-star review. Thank you, Corey. I'm not sure, William, if that means you wanted a card pull, but I hope you're feeling better. Right on, sister. Thank you, Sharon Lee. Thank you. Jojo Lee, how does one get selected for a reading tonight? I go in order. I go in the comment order from top to bottom. So that's why I didn't get to you for a while. So, so something like, so William Steinrock, if you're still on here and you're asking, that was an ask for a card pull, next time just let me know, like say the word card so I know, because I'm not sure. I like to have total permission, that's clear permission. But for you, I'm having something that says focus on service. So if you're looking for, you had surgery, you're looking to do something for work, it's going to be some sort of a service job, some sort of service. And this, what do you desire? So while you have the time that you're healing, this is the time to think about what you really want to do and then really go after that. Hello, Karen Houston. Shandy Young, hello. I will, yeah, sure. I'm always so insightful. Thank you. All right, I'm going to switch decks. Mary Ann Vinca posted to other groups. Thank you so much. Michelle Cubbage, I'll be right with you. Shandy Young, you're up first. Here we go. Did I just see the words white buffalo? That's a pretty sacred thing. I believe that's a sacred tribe, a sacred symbol. Okay. So for you, Miss Shandy Young, this is coming to you today, so I hope this makes sense to you. And this card is forgiveness. Forgiveness. So this is asking, I'm feeling like the impulse when you see this card is to ask to forgive others, but I'm feeling like this is asking you to forgive you. I feel like you need to give yourself a little more love and a little bit of forgiveness for things that maybe you feel that you have done or something that you didn't do that you're regretting. Know that, you know, that it's time. It's time to let go of guilt for any mistakes you may have made. We've all made them, and I want you to give yourself credit for trying your best. Trying your best for what you had available to you at the time, right? So you did the best you could with the knowledge and the awareness and consciousness that you had, and let any guilt go. Even though maybe you didn't get the results you wanted, with what you had, you did the best you could do. So focus on the changes that have come to you since then, since that situation, since those challenges came about, those disappointments came about in your life. Think about what a stronger person you came because of them. Think about the wisdom you got out of that. And then how can you use that wisdom now? How can you take those experiences, what you learned, and apply them now? Okay, I hope that helped you, Miss Shandy. A card, please, for Michelle Cubbage. Sure. Ben Allison, love and shared. Thank you so much. You rock on, Jennifer. Let's raise our vibe. Keep the love frequency alive to thrive. That sounds like, I love that. Alive to thrive. That sounds fun. I like that. I like that. All right. So, oh my goodness. There are so many of you. I'd like to see you. Nice to see all of you. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for being here. So, Michelle, this is for you. Okay. Ooh. Who's got some back pain going on right now? Like right in the middle of your back. Like right in the middle. Not so much the lower back. Right in the middle of the spine. Who's got some back pain here? Oh my goodness. Unlikely. This is the card for you. It says unlikely. So Michelle Cubbage, this means the situation that is on your mind is going to have a different outcome than you think, or a different outcome than you might want right now. So there's things that the divine is at work to give you the outcome that's for your best interest and going to, you know, really be of the best service to you. So right now, when you get this message saying, well, it's unlikely it's going to happen the way you think it is or the way you think you want it to, start thinking about other possibilities. Start thinking about opening your eyes to other opportunities and what would make you even more happy with an outcome than you're thinking of right now. What would make you even more happy? And you never know. It's probably something that's even better for you. So stay faithful, stay positive, and just really, you know, be open to the possibilities. So Misty Johnson, hello. Hello, Misty. I'm actually going to change decks for a sec. Next is Amber Freyer. I just feel like I have, like, it feels like almost like bone pain in the spine, in the middle of the back, like, which is not something that I feel. So somebody has a back injury in the center. Okay. Wow. I have a card flying, so I'm going to pick that up. Okay. So this card is for you, Miss Misty Johnson, and it is, as soon as it gets unstuck, notice the signs. Notice the signs. So the angels want to help you understand the signs that you've been receiving. So this could be signs that you're seeing. They want you to know that it's repetitive. So when you're seeing something repetitive, know that it's symbols that you're seeing over and over again. Could be like the same animal, could be the same bird, could be the coins, could be feathers, could be just a bumper sticker that says the same thing. It could be a song that you're hearing over and over again, or a conversation. So anything you're seeing 3 times or more, start really paying attention to that they're trying to tell you these things, and they want you to start paying attention and developing those senses right now. This also may mean, Misty, that there's somebody on the other side who is saying hello to you, and they want you to notice them and they want to say hello. So follow the signs. When you see the signs, trust them and follow them. Follow them. Okay, so that's for you, Misty. This is for Amber. I'm going to pick a butterfly deck card for you. Have been in extreme need with the emotional chaos. Okay. So we're doing our deep cleansing breath then, Amber. Okay, so that always helps to calm. I mean, when we're stressed out, like major, we breathe from here. We tighten and breathe up here and just, and then our body, it just gets it even worse. So it feels so yucky. So just go ahead and try to do like belly breath. So even if it like stick out your belly and breathe in and stick out your belly, then like tighten your belly, constrict it, and let it out your mouth. So you can like breathe in, let your belly come out, and then suck your belly in through like tight lips, like purse your lips like that. Okay, and just let it, do it slower than I did. I did kind of a speed version, just like that. Try to loosen up those muscles a little bit. Hi from Ontario, Canada, sending you love and light. Oh, bonjour and merci beaucoup. All right, so this is for Amber Freyer. It says courage. This is for you. Throughout this process right now, wherever you're at, and I know it seems like it's just overwhelming and you feel like you're in chaos, angels are telling you, you know, with this beautiful butterfly with some purple in it for royalty and spiritual protection, that you have the courage, like it is within you, that warrior energy is within. So everything you're going through is only making you stronger so that you can cope with and be strong in the face of the unknown. Like sometimes we're just not gonna know how things are gonna turn out in the midst of this chaotic time. So know that whatever you've been through in the past, plus whatever you're going through right now, is just going to let you be able to look fear in the face. Like you're just gonna have that courage. You gotta find it within you because it's in there. So try not to look too far ahead. The angels are saying stay present, stay in the now. Try not to look too far ahead and imagine like the worst case scenarios or try to figure out what's gonna happen. You can plan for the future, you can make all the best plans, but let's face it, all we really have is the present moment right now that we can control. We can't control the future. We can plan for it, but it still may not turn out the way we want or the best. They say the best laid plans. Like sometimes we make plans for it and it still doesn't turn out the same. So take one step towards getting through this chaos, towards getting what you want. Just one small step today, each day. Just stay, what can I do today? Don't think about what you gotta do next week. Just think about what you gotta do today. What's one thing I can do today? And in the future, I want you to come out of your comfort zone and get into a place of leadership. So not just, I want you to be in a place to be able to lead other people, because all this chaos, all this, the need that you're going through, somebody else is going to be going through that after you come out. So then you turn around and you help other people come out too. You're gonna be stepping into a leadership role, okay? So be ready for that. All right, let me do a quick time check here. Holy moly. All right, so sorry to everyone, but I'm going to have to stop here now. It's almost 11 o'clock here in New England. So thank you so much for everybody that was on with me. And I'm so sorry to those that I wasn't able to get to tonight. There was a lot of people asking for readings and I just kind of I've been on for over an hour and a half. So I do need to, I'm at my limit now. So look out for me. I'm on Monday through Friday, twice a day, once in the morning or the early afternoon and once at night, like I am right now. So connect with my business page, Jennifer Rapinian, Divinely Inspired Life. If you got a reading and you were happy with it, and it made sense to you and you feel compelled to leave or drawn to leaving any feedback on that business page, I would absolutely just be so appreciative and I thank you for that. Anyone who shared it, just make sure you comment that you shared it so that I can put your name in the drawing for the gift. And I'm going to go ahead and actually announce that winner on Monday, on my Monday night reading. So be ready for that. And what else? You want into my goddess group for you ladies. There's a link in the comments here. Look for that if you want to learn about Reiki, tapping, being a goddess in general. So go ahead to that group. We have a lot of good stuff going on. Also, I'm giving a special discount on my 3-card reading to people who are on this live stream. So look for the comment in this live stream where I'm giving a special discount, only $22, okay? That's, like I said, that's like 3 lattes at Starbucks. So you want more confirmation, you want more details, that's the way to go. And that's it. And if you want to be on my email list to get an angel card reading every morning delivered to your inbox to start your day, Sunday to Sunday, 7 days a week, go to jenrapinian.com. All right, so that's the scoop for tonight. Thank you again so much. Lots of love and light and blessings. I really appreciate you being here, and I will see you next time. Have a great night, or if you're on the other side of the world, have a wonderful day.